The USS Preble is not in the Red Sea, it's in Japan. It should be in the Red Sea, but it's in Japan. Thank you.
Senator Peters.
Thank you, Senator Scott. Mr. Phelan, congratulations on your nomination to serve as the Secretary of the Navy, and I'm certainly happy that we were able to meet before this hearing and discuss a few of my concerns and focus areas for the Navy, and I certainly enjoyed learning about your priorities as well moving forward. During our meeting, we discussed, if you recall, at length, contracting delays, skilled personnel shortages, and overspending related to shipbuilding. And as you know, the Constellation class frigate contract was awarded in 2020 during President Trump's first term. Unfortunately, it's experiencing delays with an expected delivery date of 2029 instead of 2026. And now, while some of this delay was certainly caused by industry, unfortunately, a good portion of that blame can be squarely put on the Navy. So my question for you, sir, is if confirmed, how will you collaborate with Congress and industry to ensure timely delivery and sustainment specifically of the Constellation class frigate?
Thank you, Senator Peters, for the question, and I did enjoy our time together. This program is a mess, what it looks like. If confirmed, I plan to dig into this very quickly and understand the issues, and we'll come back to this committee very fast with the knowledge that we have as soon as we get to the root cause of the problem. Most of what I've seen it's come from what I've read. I don't know if it's requirement creeps. I've heard that we were using 80% design of an existing and only modifying it 20, and that's now been reversed to 80% customized and 20% standardized. I think we now have a frigate that potentially looks more like a carrier or a battleship, actually, or a destroyer, I would say. Again, I don't know until I get in there and go take a look at it. There are a number of issues, and there's a lot of pointing fingers at one another. If confirmed, I pledge to work with you on this and get our arms around this and get this resolved quickly and understand what we need to do.
Well, I appreciate that. Roughly 40% of the Constellation-class frigate workforce is comprised of Michiganders, and I'm extremely proud of that workforce, and also very proud of the versatile mission and the capabilities of the frigate from air, surface, electronic, and anti-submarine warfare. So, but my question for you, sir, is if confirmed, do I have your commitment to support the Constellation-class frigate program? Got to work through all of these challenges, but as a long-term cornerstone of the fleet due to the critical role that it will play in those various domains?
Thank you for the question, Senator. As I said, I will look at this and work both with the Secretary of Defense and the Deputy Secretary of Defense to understand all of the programs we have and how they all fit and how this important program fits in. And so once I've had an opportunity to do that, I look forward to coming back to you to discuss it.
Very good. I appreciate that. Mr. Phelan, in 2023, then Secretary of Navy Carlos del Toro announced a new maritime strategic plan to conduct national whole-of-government efforts to transform U.S. and allied naval and commercial maritime power. The Michigan Maritime Manufacturing Initiative was formally launched at that time within the Maritime Strategy Strategic Plan. And through the initiative, the Department of Defense is implementing pipelines and programs targeted to meeting the Navy's demand signal for thousands of new workers that will be necessary for this and jobs across my state as well as all across the Great Lakes region. So my question for you is, how do you plan on using the submarine industrial-based funding to partner with states like Michigan, who are industrial states and manufacturing states, particularly precision manufacturing, that can play a key role in addressing supply chain and workforce challenges in this highly technical field?
Thank you, Senator, for the question. Look, I think Michigan has a great tradition of manufacturing and industrial capability. I think that we need to look across the country to find the appropriate expertise and skill set and workers to do what is a highly complex manufacturing process. The fact that some of those skills already reside there is obviously an advantage and an important advantage. So if confirmed, I will look into that, and this is, as I said before, an utmost priority is making sure that we can ensure that our subs are done on time and on budget.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Phelan. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right,